Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. Up next, we've got a good one on tap between the visiting Arizona Cardinals and the New Orleans Saints. With that, let's get over to the Mercedes-Benz Superdome with the call from New Orleans. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And, Coach, we are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome here in New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And, Charles, you look at this Saints team as they enter play. They come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, they come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game? In these types of situations, you're looking for someone to inspire you, and it doesn't have to be one of your best players either.
All right, guys, going to get down to the game.
Ready. Yellow lady, yellow lady. Let's go, baby. They turn over. Get that ball. Get that ball.
They'll run with Darquan. And he is met in his
And
tracks
this running game
behind the line of
starts without Allen
scrimmage.
from there,
That
man.
backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brees. And Ginn's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Watching
It'll
the
be a Saints first
National
down on the
Championship
pickup
right
of
now, too. So
13.
I'm in this
His
video
13th NFL
live.
season now, Ted Ginn still
A touchdown
on target
LSU.
for Drew Brees, 787 yards in 2017, just 5 games last year due to injuries, but he still has
27
the
to
wheels.
17. LSU about to kick the field goal. About to go up by 11.
On 1st down, Brees. And it's hauled
Nice
in
pass
by
right
Jared
there.
Cook.
Nice
After the
catch by Jared
completion,
Cook.
we're going to get a
Oh,
timeout,
ball.
an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So 2nd and inches after that first
And
down
seconds left
completion
in the
went
second
just
quarter.
shy of the marker.
Yeah, national championship.
Here's Darquan.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Following the
That's a
pickup
gap
of
for them
4,
too,
here's
so.
2nd and 6.
That might be good. Their running game might start to.
On the draw, here's Allen. And he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take down one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Brees.
Nice pass.
Rashard Matthews here on the catch. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Brees. That's caught. It's Thomas.
Brees covering up
And
this
he will be
Cardinals
brought
defense.
down at about the 6-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Clearly, every time the Saints put together a game plan, they plan to get Michael Thomas involved early and often. 125 catches in 2018, the most in the NFL. Not bad for a kid in Pop Warner football that only played the minimum number of plays every game.
Yellow lady. Watch the run. Watch the run. This side, baby. That's baby side.
Working from the gun, it's Brees. Finds the open target, Arnold. He'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal. Second and goal from inside the 5. Here's Allen. And he takes it across.
Of course, Allen.
Touchdown, Saints. Buck Allen, his second
Buck
touchdown
Allen.
on the season. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. So here are the Cardinals now under first-year head coach Cliff Kingsbury. They'll be led out by Kyler Murray, the #1 overall pick in April's draft, and also the Heisman Trophy winner out of Oklahoma.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with the receiver?
Oh, man.
And a look at Bell, who remains down after that play.
Johnson.
Appears to have gotten shaken up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. On 2nd and 9, Murray. It's complete to his tight end, Charles Clay. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it.
Nice
stop.
stop.
With his 3rd and 1. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped
Mario
behind the
Davis
line
comes
there.
in.
An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
They decide against going for it on 4th and 1, maybe to the dismay of their offense, but hey, a nice consolation prize down inside the 5.
Nice consolation prize indeed. So maybe the offense is upset, but they showed confidence in their defense by punting it away.
They begin the drive on the ground with Allen. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of the game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray, he's got a man complete. It's Clay. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well. Nice pass that time by the #1 pick, Kyler Murray. Also drafted 9th in the Major League Baseball draft. He's the only person ever to be taken top 10 in both sports. Go back to his Allen High School days in Texas. He was 42-0 as a starting quarterback.
Freshman year, he was at Texas A&M, then the transfer to Oklahoma, sat behind Baker Mayfield. Then his opportunity came last year. Boy, did he make the most of it. Won the Heisman Trophy and led the Sooners to the college football playoff. Let's have a look at the defensive starters for New Orleans. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
And an alley to run. Murray has the first down and more. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Walking back, bro. Walking back.
Justin Pugh, the left guard that time with a flag.
That counts for him. Thanks.
Now Murray throwing on second down. Got this complete to the rookie out of UMass, Andy Isabella. Throwing is Murray on third down. He can run for it, and he will. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to fourth down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's third down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Tackle made there by Buda Baker.
I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you.
On second down now. It's Allen. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Give him 7 on the play, and that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. Throwing now is Brees.
Nice.
This is caught by Ginn. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Brees going to come up here, 1st and 10, and he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game.
And Brees. Oh, come on.
First down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The Pro Bowler Michael Thomas was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. They run the draw play. Allen.
That's a direct Allen is running
good. This
good.
one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. On the run, Darkwa. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now Darkwa. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. On second down, it's Allen. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. Shotgun now for Brees. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
For the field goal, a 55-yard attempt.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
Cardinals hanging in there.
When they are made, they are things of beauty, but there is a danger to getting them started, isn't there?
Yeah, with that low drive, you've got to really keep it low to the ground, don't you, to get that distance.
Yeah, hard to just pop it up in the air because otherwise it's not going to get there. So he's got to drive it low in order to have the distance, and that usually puts it in jeopardy, gives him a chance to block it, and everyone knows it on the other side. That's when you get your best jumpers on the other side of the field and try and get up and get it.
Now Edmonds.
Oh. He's in the end zone.
Take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
That's a nice run.
Chase Edmonds.
The blocking is
his
there.
third touchdown now on the year. And the
Out of
Cardinals
yard.
have taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have
thought
been
we were
there. I
gonna
agree with you
win
on that
the
one
run.
because those
We're gonna
types
have
of
the
plays,
run,
when they result like that, they're
defense
almost like big
for the
bolts of lightning,
advantage
aren't they?
without David
Whoosh,
Johnson.
and off he goes.
Through one quarter, 9-7 our score. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. The last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking
That's
game.
right.
Snap, hold, kick.
That's
Obviously
Allen.
the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brees. And he rifles one incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn, but it's going to be 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Brees going to throw. He finds Matthews. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a gain of 16 yards.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Brees to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Second down, Murray sets to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll make it 3rd down. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Clay. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That goes for 14 yards, 1st down Cardinals.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him old reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Again, they'll throw with Murray.
Oh, you got to pick that off.
With one there. That one nearly picked. Second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Here's a give to Edmonds running to the right. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Murray now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sheldon Rankins in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
All right, guys, I'm going to leave you guys to the rest of the game. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, turn the notifications on. You don't miss anything. Hope you enjoy the rest of the game. I'm out.
It across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll run with Allen. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
Yeah, allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff them for a loss. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Brees. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Byron Murphy, the rookie from Washington. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well. Throwing on first down is Murray. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Well, that's a familiar connection right there. Christian Kirk was in the same class as Kyler Murray at Texas A&M. They played together as freshmen before Murray transferred. Kirk, though, he stayed in College Station, had a great 3-year career before being drafted 47th overall in 2018. Was having a solid rookie campaign last year, but then broke his foot in Week 13 and was shut down the rest of the way. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
Good field position to start the drive after the missed field goal. Here's first down from the 42. A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards. The tackle there by Patrick Peterson. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. That one complete to Hill. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. Brees now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. To throw is Brees. Again has it complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. Into the red zone, it's Brees. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as he'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Throwing again on second down. Brees. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Michael Thomas, his 4th touchdown on the year. And once again, the Saints are back out in front.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Already looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 5. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Murray going to throw. This one caught by Isabella. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Throwing now is Murray. Rolling to his right. He may try and run for this. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 24-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. Dawson's kick is up and through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial Midwest.
Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. A reminder, later tonight, Sunday Night Football will see a game in the NFL 100 series, a rematch of the very first AFL-NFL championship game, later, of course, known as Super Bowl I. It pits the Packers against the Chiefs from Arrowhead, and that should be a fun one. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Another carry now for Edmonds. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Last year as a rookie, Edmonds got more action than most people anticipated as David Johnson's backup. 80 touches, 60 of them on the ground, 20 through the air. 4th-round pick in 2018 out of Fordham, who had a whopping 5,800 rushing yards during his college career. They think his future's bright in Arizona. Now left side on the swing pass. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, here's Murray. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. 12 yards the pickup, good enough for an Arizona first. Murray now, 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Edmonds. Kayvon Webster there to make the tackle. On 2nd and 7, Murray. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders.
Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Robert Kimdichie. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Brees now to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. They've done a good job on these receivers, pretty much held them in check. They're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one. But maybe this penalty, this pass interference call, that can help shake them loose.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Rashard Matthews, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. On play action, now Brees. He'll air it out, and that's going to be intercepted. The all-pro corner, Patrick Peterson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Give them 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Each team has its own terminology. Some people call it jumbo, some call it monster, some call it king. But it doesn't really matter. They brought in a big lumber to pick up that 1st down.
Yeah, you think about goal line defense with the goal line offense that time getting it done. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Again, they run with Edmonds. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down, and that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
That's it, baby. We go work.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
Ready.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch.
These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. Now a play fake. Brees. Thomas has got it, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Well, officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. From just shy of midfield, Brees. And this is hauled in by Matthews. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. Now Brees on third down. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Gets it away, and I don't think Peterson will get a chance to touch this one, angling for the sideline. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half, but let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on our side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments, and you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half, it gets ugly in the second half. They've come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination.
A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. Murray now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray sliding out of the pocket. He'll run it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. They run with Edmonds. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Throwing on 2nd down. Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. 3rd and 2, and here's Murray. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Craig Robertson drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Drew Brees getting ready to go again on offense. He's hoping to channel his first half play. They had the lead at halftime, was playing well. Flip the script here in the third quarter a little bit.
I think he misses the Pee-wee days, you know, when you just got the orange slice at halftime, right? And remember, weren't any real adjustments then, right? You weren't looking at some tape, right? You weren't looking at stuff off of the Surface tablets. You just went back out and played. Right now, maybe the adjustments have caught up to him.
And we'll see. Maybe he just needs a couple orange slices here for this drive. From the 35 on second down, Brees. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Robert Kimdichie able to record his 5th sack of the season. You thought we'd see pressure. You weren't kidding.
Yeah, I thought that they'd be very aggressive in that type of a situation, and that's what they call getting home, because home is where the quarterback is.
And where the heart is.
And that heart just got shattered in 1,000 pieces.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Charles Clay is tied in the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. On 3rd down, they run with Edmonds. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. So 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up. Murray again, 2nd and 10. He's got a man complete. It's Clay. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Murray with a 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the 1st there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here, and a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Robert Kimdichie in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
Only 2 yards on the pickup there, and now they're looking at a long third down.
95-56, 95-56.
Shotgun now for Brees. He finds his target. It's Matthews. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Brees, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Brees. But it's brought in by Washington. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Drew Brees, 6 fourth-quarter comebacks a season ago, and that led the NFL. He'll try to deliver another one. Here's Brees. Washington's got it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. He got 29 yards that time. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brees. Finds the open target, Arnold. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 10 more there and another first down. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Brees going to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Brooks Reed was able to find his way to the QB. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. And to give this time to the tailback. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. Brees now on 3rd and goal. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Working from the gun, it's Brees. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack.
They can't stop us, baby. Every time there's a sack.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. This one caught by Isabella. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. A big spot now for the rookie Murray. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. On the screen, this is Edmonds. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a 1st down.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
The drive starts with a run by Allen. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. From the gun, it's Brees. He's got it to Matthews, complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 7. Brees now to throw. On the crossing route, complete. It's Arnold. Yeah, he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Give him 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They fake the give. Here's Brees. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The linebacker Jordan Hicks flying in there for the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A big loss there of 9 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Now here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Now it's Peterson. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's back to throw. Fighting him off. He'll try and run it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Clock running here under 90 seconds to go. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And able to find Kirk, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back to throw. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now Murray. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They'll roll him out right. And now he's going to use his legs. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Check by 47. Guys, game situation. Let's go.
To throw is Murray. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. Back to throw, Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there, had it in the red zone, but anytime you're outside of the 10, that's tough trying to draw up a final play to get in, and they couldn't do it.
It certainly is. So what they were looking for was, extra time. Too bad it's not FIFA soccer, right, where you get a little bit of extra and you get a chance to run a couple more plays and maybe get closer and take that last shot into the end zone.
So for the Saints, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.